Ghana. My brother, my sister, in 1951, it was called the Togoland Congress, TCP for short. Togoland Congress Party. The man who founded it was a trained teacher all the way from Logban, Alakpeti. And this is a photograph you can see right there, my brother, my sister, in the African history class. People hailing him. In fact, his intention was to bring the people of Ewe origins from Togo into the present-day Ghana. In fact, he loved the Ewe people, and he wanted the Ewe people to be part of this country. And by forming that party, TCP, Togoland Congress Party, he intended to bring these people into the nation. Oh my God. In 1951, when Kwame Nkrumah, my brother, my sister, was at the helm of affairs as head of government business, my brother, my sister, just before the elections, my brother, my sister, the Togoland Congress Party was founded by a man who is known in Ghanaian history as SG Anto. SG Anto was born in Logban, Alakpeti. He was born circa 1919. Circa 1919. 10 years after Kwame Nkrumah was born. SG Anto. Senyor Gatro Anto. Senyor Gatro Anto. Now listen to the interesting thing. As he was growing up, he was only interested in education. He went to school and he became a trained teacher by profession. He took interest in the politics of the nation. He was so interested in the Ewe culture and tradition. He was an Ewe. And when it was rife for politics, Nkrumah was lobbying to have the Ewes from Togoland, in fact, the whole of Togo, joined Ghana. It was Gilchrist Olympio who refused that. But he wanted to cut a big chunk of the Ewes to join this country today called Ghana. In fact, Gilchrist Olympio himself had complained several times why Nkrumah wanted to take his country and make it part of Ghana. My brother, my sister, see the interesting story now. Senyor Gatro Anto from Logban, Alakpeti, born in 1919 circa, was so astute and powerful in his gathering of the Ewes to join this great nation called Ghana. He was actively part of politics. Ah, my brother. But as they were gearing up in those days, there were so many other political parties. Do you know the number of political parties we had at the time aside the CPP? In fact, the Ghana people even had their own party. Are you aware? The Muslims had their own party. Yes. We had the Northern People's Party, formed by SD Dombo. We had the Muslim Association Party, the National Liberation Movement that was founded by Bafo Osei Yawakutu, a chief linguist in the palace of the Asantehene. We had the Anglo Youth Organization founded by Modesto Akpalu. Then the Togoland Congress Party founded by our hero for today, if you may call him as such, SG Anto, Senyor Gatro Anto. We also had the Ga Shifu Mokwe Party, the Ga Shifu Mofe Party, Should I pronounce it properly? The Ga Shifu Mokpen Party. My brother, my sister. A time came when Kwame Nkrumah and the Parliament House of Ghana decided to ban tribal and religious politics. And when this was banned, all these tribal and religious parties, as the Ga Shifi Mokpen, Togoland Congress, Anglo Youth, Northern People's Party, and LLM, which was an account party, all folded up. They all came together to join the LLM to found what was known as the UP. Oh my God. The UP, United Party. They were all united. The biggest amongst them certainly was the NLM, the National Liberation Movement. And this is a photograph of SG Anto being carried shoulder high, and the Ewe people singing Ewe songs to him, Balogo, and all those songs. My brother, my sister, it was a rhythmic party. They loved to drum and dance. A lot of people joined them all because of the drumming. My brother, a trained teacher, he didn't like Nkrumah one bit. He was one of the people accused of trying to kill Kwame Nkrumah. His son recounted at the NLC. My brother, my sister, I beg your pardon, the NRC. And we all know what the NRC means, right? National Reconciliation Commission. According to his son, one Robert Kwame Anto, his father, SG Anto, former Ghana ambassador to Togo, and we'll get to that pretty soon. My brother, my sister, was arrested by the police in 1957. Remember, at the time, there was a white, British, or better still, English commissioner of police. My brother, my sister, his father was arrested. He was the former leader of the Transvolta Togoland Party, known as the Togoland Congress Party, TCP. Why was he arrested? He was arrested on a charge of treason to overthrow Nkrumah. He was one of the bomb throwers. He was taken all the way to Nsawam alongside another man by name IKFK Ametobra, and one Kojo Dumegan and Alex Odami. They were all carried and arrested right at Alavagno and carried into the belly of the beast. My brother, my sister, the prison. He went all the way to The Hague, the International Court of Justice, to seek redress for his arrest. But he was called back to Parliament in 1958. He was arrested again in 1961 by Kwame Nkrumah and detained for 5 years at the Nsawam prison, where his health deteriorated, and therefore he was taken to Ho, to the St. Margaret Hospital, I beg your pardon, at Pando, for treatment, when Nkrumah was overthrown in 1966. In fact, he was freed. When Busia came into power to reward him, he was made the ambassador to Togo from Ghana. Busia didn't stay for long. He himself was overthrown. And SG Anto ran into exile, where he died. Today we remember a great son of the Ewe. He loved the wonderful Ewe people. He loved the power of the Ewes. He was a man who stood by the Ewes. He was a man who never ever turned his back to the Ewe people. Today we remember him. Today we remember you, Papa. You were an astute son of the Ewe land. Even though he didn't have a good relationship with Kwame Nkrumah, and therefore ended up going into the belly of the beast, the prison, he was rewarded. Unfortunately, There was a coup, and he had to run into exile, where he died. Today we remember Set Gatro, Anto, Baba now, Baba now, Baba now.